Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to it. I am filming this video the same day I filmed the last video I filmed, which was talking about Nic Kerdiles passing away. And it's just like, I don't know, but it's been a couple hours since I filmed that, maybe like 2.5, 3. It's like not even 5 to 10 minutes after I got done filming that video, Chase Chrisley, Savannah Chrisley's brother, posted a couple more stories on his Instagram talking about Nic Kerdiles, and one of them was a video of Nic laughing. I'll actually show that video now. Okay. You hear something in the background. It's thunder. It's been like raining for like the past couple hours. Storming. I'm still like, I don't know, like, I'm at the point where I basically said all I know what to say in the last video about him. Like, I'm to the point where I've said all I know to say or can say, because I'm in shock. Like, there was no warning, prediction, nothing. Like, he probably didn't predict his life was gonna be cut short by a motorcycle accident. Like, how do you predict that happening in your life? How? Like, obviously this was unspeakable, unimaginable, and what his family and friends are going through right now, I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Like, it's just, when I first saw that it was a motorcycle accident, I was like, drunk driver? No, he just ran a stop sign and he hit a car, driver's side of a car, of a BMW. It's just like, what I'm thinking happened is it was late at night. He didn't see the stop sign. He didn't see that there was a stop sign. He thought it was probably like a two-way stop sign, or I don't know. He just probably saw he didn't see a stop sign because it was probably dark. Or he was probably going a little bit fast. And so he either saw the stop sign, but probably didn't see it in time, and already ran the stop sign and then hit the car. Like, I don't want to believe that he ran the stop sign, like, the only other thing I would believe is he was going fast, riding his motorcycle, having the best time of his life, and was like, well, I'm just gonna run the stop sign. I'm having fun the time of my life. What's the worst that can happen? I don't really see a car, so I'm just gonna run it. And he did, and he died. Like he saw it or didn't see it. Like, that's just what I think. And it's just the picture that he puts on his Instagram. Nice looking motorcycle, and that motorcycle's a goner. That motorcycle's a goner. Total gone. It's just now, while his parents are grieving, while his whole family's grieving, they're having to put together a funeral, and that's probably most likely the last thing they want to do for their son, brother, nephew. That's probably the last thing everyone in his family and friends are wanting to do is have to plan a funeral. They'd probably just want to curl up in a ball and just cry and cry and cry. They want their family member back, and I want the person that I saw in Chrisley Knows Best and Grown Up Chrisley back. Seemed like a nice person, great guy. But I said all this in the last video. I'm just repeating myself at this point. But so my mom has a friend. He's been working for like a week and a couple of days in our garage, like building shelves in there and currently storing. And I heard him like 10 minutes ago working in there. So I'm gonna get up and see if I still see his car. Because I don't hear him outside right now, and it's like 10:02 p.m. So he's usually way gone by this point. Yeah, I think he left. Is this the lightning? I'm thundering, but I'm. Let's see what it's like. It is. He's still out there. His car is. I just don't see my garage light on. So what is he working out there in the dark? And my dog took her crap. Oh no, it didn't. I have the lights. The half of them went out, the other half went out. No. Trying to figure out. Maybe it's this. It's like we want to turn on. Oh, they have to all already broken. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy more string lights. Right. Yeah, I have lights. Can y'all see? Yeah, these things right here. There's a light. And they're not turning on. Oh, by the way, I bought an SD card for my phone. So the last video when I went to, right before I started recording, I was like, I seen that I can film in like 60 frames per second. I am currently recording 30 frames per second, but I can record in 1080p or 4K now. And I think it's probably because my SD card, because before I had that, I was never given the option to film. So I'm hoping that y'all see some slight change of quality in videos. I don't know if y'all could hear that or not. Yeah, I am hoping my mom's friend that is building shelves in the grass and whatever he's doing now is leaving. His car is here, but I don't see no light on in the garage, so I don't know what the fuck's. Unless he's sitting in his car in the dark, which would be kind of creepy. Because it's dark outside and it's like raining and thundering and lightning like crazy. I don't know. I mean, the last video, thought I saw a car pull in, and I realized after I filmed that video there was a car pulling in the driveway. I think it was either a family member of his or a friend, and then they left like 5 minutes later. But like, I heard him working in the grass like 10 to 15 minutes ago. So it's just like, who, if he did leave, who haven't been hearing work in the garage? Like, did a complete stranger just walk in my garage and was like, oh, I'm gonna start building shit? His car is still here. I just went out there and saw it. I mean, my garage light could be on and I'm just not seeing it on, but then again, his car's right there. I don't want him to see me looking out the window, and if he is in his car, I'd be like, what is she doing? Looking out the window strangely. Like, is she trying to get my attention or something? So yeah. My mind keeps on like, my mind wants to know what happened in the Nic Kerdiles motorcycle accident. Like, how did he fly off the bike? And for some reason I want to know how, because it was so bad that he died. I don't know why, I just want to know what kind of injuries he got. Like, I really want to know. I don't know why, my mind is just like wanting to know. But whenever like a celebrity dies, I get like these like have to knows in my mind, where I have to know what the injuries were, how they died, and why they died. Why they had to leave this world. Just like that, we'll never know why they had to leave this world. We'll never know. Why was 29 years of life long enough for that to be considered a full life to whoever's up there and whoever you believe in. I think that's neighbor. Yeah, neighbor. But 29. This coming January, he would have been 30. But I keep that picture he posted on his Instagram story keeps on flashing back in my mind of that picture and Night Raiders. Like, is there like, I'm trying to figure out what he was truly meaning by that. To me, it's like, good night Raiders, good night people, aka goodbye world. Like, was that him predicting his death? Did he have this like inkling that something bad was gonna happen tonight. For him, it was tonight. Like, did he have this gut feeling something was gonna go wrong? But if I had a gut instinct that something was gonna go wrong or something, I would have just sat in my house in silence and not gone nowhere. I wouldn't have hopped on my motorcycle and went riding. Like, I hope he wasn't in pain in his final moments. Like, I pray that he wasn't. Like, I hope that when the crash happened, like, if he did feel pain, it was only for 0.00.1 second, and then he was what's the word? Unconscious. And then when he arrived at the near local hospital, he died. Like, it is like, I rewatched Demi Lovato's documentary, Simply Complicated, that documentary, and she said that she's always been fascinated by death, what having a funeral would be like. And this is like, I'm the same way about that shit. Wonder what dying would be like, wonder what having a funeral would be like. I do wonder what the afterlife is really like. Like, I do wonder where Nic Kerdiles is at right now. Where his spirit, if you want to say, I guess, is at. Like, is when you die, are you still able to, like, have a phone somewhere up there or somewhere, wherever you are you still able to use phones, or do you just, I don't know, like a ghost? Like, I've always wondered what the afterlife is like. I've always been very fascinated by like, people who die and then come back to Earth in a completely different body, and then that person is up to a certain age able to remember what their past life was like. Like, I've always been, like, fascinated by that crap. And if that really truly does happen to people, like, you die and then you come back to Earth and being a completely different person, but you remember that past life of who you were up until a certain age, then you don't. Like, I've always been really interested in that crap. Then interested in what having a funeral is like, dying, just the whole thing. And I feel like I'm too interested in it. But it kind of, like, freaks me out. But in no way am I saying I'm suicidal, or slurred. Am I gonna attempt suicide? I will say, like, 3 years ago, not even 3 years ago, 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, that was the last time I decided I was gonna, that was the most recent time I tried to attempt suicide, and obviously it just didn't work, but thank God it didn't work. But no way am I saying I'm gonna commit suicide, I'm gonna do this. Like, my mental health is as good as it can be, nobody's mental health is perfect. This is why I'm saying as good as it can be, because you know, every single day it varies on how the day goes is how my mental health is gonna be. I mean, I'm working on really improving, trying not to be like, oh, well, I don't want to be here, like I'm in so much pain, or this person is driving me insane, or this is driving me insane, or this person died, so why don't I? Like Nic Kerdiles died, so I should die too. No way. I'm working on my mental health. It's a day by day. I work on it by myself because I went through like feels like a billion different counselors in my life, and every time I had a counselor, I've either told them what they wanted to hear, or just well, I guess tell them what I wanted to hear. What they wanted to hear is lying to them, but lying to them and telling them what they wanted to hear. So plus I hate the other reason I've been through so many counselors is because I don't like talking to them about my feelings. Like, it's really hard for me to talk to a person about, like, I just can't. And I had to do that like 2.5 years ago because I was put in the mental health behavior place, and I started to come out with a little too much shit, and it felt like I don't know why, violated with coming out about all this shit to another counselor that I thought I was gonna be done with counselors for forever, and that I wasn't then. So yeah, it feels, I don't know why it shouldn't like feel violating when I'm talking about mental health shit to a counselor, whereas I don't know, it just feels wrong to me, and it feels weird. Like, if you have a therapist, a counselor, whatever you call them, good for you. I hope it's working. Like, I support you with that. I'm happy for you. But it just doesn't work for me. That's just my opinion, and it just doesn't work for me, and I can't control whether it works for me or it doesn't. It just doesn't. For some reason, it just never worked with me. Maybe in the future it'll work for me, but I've gone through counselors, a bunch of counselors within I don't even remember the age of when I first got a counselor. Maybe I was like 9-ish, so I've been like through counselors until 2 years ago, so 6 years and 5.5, 6 years. And by that time I went through a million counselors, and that amount of time I went through a whole bunch. So yeah. But I felt the urge to film another video because, I don't know, I am bored, I am tired, I want to go to sleep, but also I can't stop thinking about the Nic Kerdiles, like him dying. I just can't, I can't stop thinking about it. Like, that is always going to be in my head now for like, well, at least the next week or two, and then hopefully my mind can like stop thinking about him. But yeah, I'm gonna go edit this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, guys. Bye. Bye, guys.